I'm getting ready to go to an art show, so I wanted to show you all the things that I'm going to use to get ready. Starting off with the Dyson hair dryer. Now this also comes with a straight brush as well as curlers, but I'm going to blow dry my hair and I will be right back. It's only been like 3 minutes and I'm already halfway through blow drying my hair. Now I have really frizzy, curly hair, so look how straight the Dyson makes it. Now I'm just using and doing a rough blow dry with it, but it works so well. There's different speeds on here, there's different temperatures, so you can get everything done super quickly. So my hair is basically already almost dry, and I probably only spent like 7 minutes just rough drying it. Now I do start off with one of these turban towels because it does soak up a lot of the moisture from your hair, plus it reduces the amount of frizz. So if you are like me with super frizzy hair, I highly recommend these towel turbans that are made from like microfiber because they do soak up quite a bit of the moisture and it makes my hair so much less frizzy. Now that my hair is pretty much dry, I like to go in with the Surface oil. If you've never had this before, you only need a tiny bit, but it smells amazing and it like seeps into your hair and stays there for a long time. Now I probably just put too much in my hands, but that's okay because the oil is so fragrant and just so beautiful in terms of the smell as well as the shine that it adds to your hair. So I will be curling my hair a little bit later. I just want to make sure all the moisture is out with the beach waver, and I'll show you guys how that works because that is the only curler that I seem to be able to figure out how to use. All the other ones are so confusing for me, but the beach waver has like made it actually feasible for me to do my hair in curls. So now that my hair is dry, I'm gonna move on to my makeup. Now I've already put a base foundation of lotion on, and I don't know if I'm gonna put on mascara today. I'll show you which mascara I use, but I barely ever wear mascara, and that is a result of me castor oiling my eyelashes. It is like a miracle oil. It seeps into the skin really fast, but also I feel like sometimes it gets a little bit in my eyes from my eyelashes, but it like lubricates my eyeballs, quite honestly. Now I did go in with this eye cream. I love the Lily Ann Naturals. I am very pretty holistic across the board. So let's get into my non-makeup makeup routine. So the first thing that I like to start off with, especially if I'm gonna have a late night, because my show goes until 10 or 10:30 tonight, is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. Now I didn't start really doing this until my little sister showed me, because this girl did not know makeup, like at all. I only started wearing it within the last year or so, and that's because like once I hit that 29, 30 age, I was like, what is happening to my skin? My poor little skin. It just looked like it needed a little extra boost of, you know, some discoloration cover up basically, because I do get some splotches in here and in here. So that is kind of what I really wear makeup for. Now my makeup look is very natural. So the first thing I actually start off with is the NARS Liquid Foundation. Now I only use a little bit of this, and this one is my favorite because it actually has SPF in it. Now the color that I use is St. Moritz Medium 1. And like I said, the reason why I really like this one is because it's not like super thick on your skin, plus it has SPF. Not that I'll be needing it because I'm actually inside doing the art show today, but just because a little SPF never hurt nobody. Then I'm just gonna rub it in. The lighting in my bathroom is actually quite terrible, but you guys will see the finished result. I actually get my under eyes too because sometimes you can see my veins on my eyelids, and I'm not a huge fan of that. It's also really hot in my room right now. So as you guys can see, it looks like skin. It doesn't build up on the skin. There's no like thick layers or anything. It goes on really easy and really smooth, and you really only need a little bit. Because again, for me, it's just to really kind of even out my skin tone. I do like to drag it down my neck, and the only reason for that is because sometimes I see girls wearing a lot of makeup, and when I see that their face color or their jawline from their neck is a totally different color than their face. So I'm just like, oh, come on, girls, we can do better than this. You're like literally orange and then pale white underneath. The next thing I like to use is the Tarte foundation. So I just go in, again, with a tiny bit. Now, I used to do my concealer. I don't know if I just called this foundation, but I used to go do my concealer before my foundation. And now I do it the other way. Everything's constantly evolving. And like I said, I am no makeup guru. Honestly, I barely even know what I'm doing, so I could be doing everything wrong, but I like the look that this results in, so. And I also get a little bit in my crease and on my upper eyelid, because, again, why not brighten everything up? One of the other reasons why I really like that Lily Ann Naturals eye cream is because look how wrinkly my under eyes are. Like, what? Why is nobody else's like that? I'm only 29, so I don't know why that's happening, but I've been doing everything I can to combat it, so we'll see. The next thing I like to go in with is the Jouer blush and or the blush from, what is it, Bare Minerals? Rare Beauty, sorry, Rare Beauty or Jouer. Today I'm going to go in with the Jouer. Now this palette I think is probably one of my favorites. It's the Rose Gold Blush Duo, and it's got Marigold and Rose Petal. These are the colors that it comes with. This is shimmery, this is matte. I typically do a tiny bit of this. It's so pigmented with just a little bit of that on top. So I just go like one like dab, kind of shake it off, and then do like a couple like that. Again, I just like a very light and natural look. And you guys will see my final look. Okay, my next thing is the Benefit Tickle. Now, this one is called Tickle Me Pink. And I have to say, this has been my favorite addition to my makeup routine over the last year. It's so like minimal, but I feel like it does so much. I just do a little exclamation mark on my nose, so round the tip and then straight up. I did that crooked. Now you can't really see in here, but it kind of like contours your nose and makes it just look just a little bit daintier. And then I also just do my eye creases. Now, normally I would go in with a mascara here, and my favorite mascaras are the Better Than SEX, and this one is the waterproof one. And the other one that I like, I don't think I actually have it in here, is the Bobbi Brown mascara. Then sometimes, if I'm feeling frisky, I will go in with a contour. Now, I'm not going to do that today just because I'm not